Before we get into the video, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I mean, come on, what are you doing if you're not subbed to me by now? My content is fire, from stop motions, news videos, reviews, music occasionally. All my social media accounts are linked down below, and now, let's get straight to it. What is up, you guys? So, we've got a little bit of Transformers toy news to cover. First thing here, Studio Series 86 Commander Ultra Magnus behind the scenes and transformation from Studio Series designer Evan Brooks. He posted on his Instagram. He says here, "Hi Transformer fans, hope everyone had fun at SDCC and enjoyed some of the new figures we have coming. I have some catching up to do with a bunch of requested Insta posts, but wanted to start with our SS86 Commander Ultra Magnus. Bit of a short post, but as I mentioned in our SDCC panel, this figure comes courtesy of the wonderful Tomo-san at TT, which is Takara Tomy. We crammed in a bunch of wonderful features and articulation that are standard to the scale and really make this a fun figure to play with. Hopefully you'll have fun collecting the Junkions so they can fully rebuild Ultra Magnus after his battle with Galvatron and his sweeps." And he says, more info and posts coming soon. And looking at these images here, we got a bit of a, looks like concept drawing for the figure and how it's going to transform and stuff like that. And then you've got him demonstrating how it turned out right here, which is pretty cool to look at. This looks like a cool commander class. I probably won't be in a rush to get this like I was with Armada Optimus, but it does look really cool. But there's a couple things with the articulation, like I think the butterfly joint is a bit much, like it just doesn't look that good in like most poses I've seen using the butterfly joint, and him holding the Matrix just doesn't work for me. I think it looks way too small in his hands, but his size, it looks pretty good. He's a bit taller than the leader class Grimlock mold, which is good. I don't know. The Combiner Wars leader class and just classic big, huge leader class Ultra Magnus in me wants him to like tower over Grimlock still. But I don't know. I think for scale wise and for the modern times, this works. Especially with all the added articulation they seem to have featured into this guy, which looks pretty good. And there you have him getting repaired by the Junkions, which looks pretty cool. Looks like the legs just pop off via sort of like a Combiner port or a Combiner Wars type joint there. Looks like the arms do the same thing, and it looks like the head piece pops off too. So you've got options in terms of displays and stop motions like that, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this looks like a pretty good commander class that I'll probably get at some point. And earlier today, more new images of Missing Link Optimus just dropped via Amazon Japan. It's up for pre-order there, and it's up for pre-order at AmiAmi, which I don't know which one to recommend. I don't really I don't really buy imports at all, basically. So, but if I had to guess, I don't know, maybe Amazon Japan, because I think they're running a bit of a sale too. I've seen people talking about, but I don't know, not sure. I don't know how I'm gonna get this guy, but I'll definitely be getting him soon. The toy version with the trailer and all that is gonna run you about $121. And the cartoon deco without the trailer is going to be around $75, and they're both scheduled for release of February 24th of next year. And looking at these images, oh boy, look at this good looking boy right here, Beefy Bot, Leader Prime. Look at him, ab crunch, hand articulation, freaking look at this, guys. The sticker details, which normally would be, you know, stickers that you apply on this figure, are molded in and painted details on the figure itself. Do you realize how much of a step above that is than just placing stickers on the figure? They went above and beyond with this release. The one or two things that I wish they would have added more to, especially for the price, was a ball-jointed head. It just looks to be on a swivel still, which kind of sucks considering how much they updated literally every other part and articulation on this figure. I mean, the dude has a freaking ab crunch now on a figure from 45 years ago, so I mean, but whatever. And it seems like he might not have a waist swivel, so I don't know what's up with that yet. He might have one, it just doesn't seem like it in these pictures, but he's got wrist swivel. It looks like the hands even go inward, which is nice for certain poses. He's got the axe, he's got roller, he's got the trailer repair bay, which looks dope. It looks like the trailer details on the inside are still stickers. So that kind of sucks, but whatever. If they're quality stickers, it won't really matter until like 5-10 years from now, especially if you've put a lot of play and wear into the thing, which I probably won't be doing. Probably just a photo here or there and a stop motion here or there. This is a really nice display piece, and depending on the size of him, I keep forgetting this guy might still be, deluxe class size like the original figure, so I don't know. That's definitely very dependent on me getting this guy or not, because if he's not Voyager scale, if he's not big enough to scale with all the other Chug figures in my collection, I don't know about this for $120 bucks, or after shipping. If you're here in the States or Canada or whatever, that's going to be, shipping's probably going to run you like $20-30 on Amazon Japan or Ami or something. I don't know. I don't really import stuff too often, so I don't know the shipping rates that much on those websites, but it's definitely going to be better than I think Big Bad Toy Store, because I always hear people talking about how expensive it is to buy imports on BBTS and some other sites that I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, all the articulation on this guy looks like his feet might be able to move up and down too, which is insane. If his feet could move up and down, but they couldn't add a ball joint or maybe even a waist joint in there, that's a bit fishy to me. But other than that, I mean, he's got sculpted in stickers now. It looks like he's still going to have the chrome in the die cast, which is fantastic. I do hope the chrome is good quality and it doesn't chip easily. The most recent example being HasLab Starsaber. So I hope that works out well and it's not cheap. He can hold the Matrix, so he even has a butterfly joint in there, which is absolutely insane to say that a G1 Optimus Prime has butterfly joints. So he could two-hand the Matrix. That looks nice and natural. The Matrix looks great. They got an image of the Matrix chamber here, which looks fantastic. All that nice chrome in there. This is really nice. It's giving me Big Convoy Matrix Chamber vibes. I know they're two totally different characters, but it reminds me of that a lot. But the only thing that I'm thinking about whether I'm getting this guy or not is in terms of the size, like I said earlier. But if he's the right size to scale with other generation stuff in the collection, this is like a no-brainer buy to me. And along with, the rumored SS-86 Commander Optimus coming out next year, I think that's going to have some competition to it. Because, I don't know, you could say this is marketed towards a different audience, and it's not really Chug. But then again, this basically is just a Chug figure from 40 years ago, if you're asking me. Like, all this articulation screams modern-day Voyager class, Commander class, Leader class figure from the Generations line. So, your guess is as good as mine on the size, but I hope he's the right size for, a regular Optimus Prime. But who knows? This is looking like a pretty nice figure for the 40th anniversary next year. That ab crunch, when I first saw it, blew me away. I did not expect them to add that in. But, they went overboard. They went to the moon with this thing. Butterfly joints, hand articulation, ab crunch, sculpted in sticker details, which I might add are on the legs and on the feet too. It's not just the arm sticker details. It's all of the sticker details, which is fantastico. Oh man, I can't wait to get this guy, especially if he's the right size again. And seeing him with that recreated classic G1 pose from, I think that was the side of the box art, that's just amazing that you could recreate that. You know, that's fantastic. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to cover in this video, guys. Let me know down below, what do you guys think about the Commander Class Ultra Magnus? Do those images make you feel better about the figure? Does it make you have some problems with the figure? And what do you think about this new G1 Optimus Prime with extra articulation, missing link convoy coming out early next year? And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.